I am troubled by what Hal Stenbrenner said, unless I'm mistaken. Let me get this straight. In talking about Aroldis Chapman with the USA Today's Bob Nightingale, who's a buddy of mine who comes on the show all the time. Mafia knows that. So he did an interview with Hal Stenbrenner, and he said Chapman, quote, admitted that he messed up. He paid the penalty. Sooner or later, we forget, right? And that was in regards to Chapman's domestic violence suspension. Do you forgive and forget? Because I know I don't. I'm not the kind of guy, honestly, just so you know, frankly, now or hopefully never in my life, that I'm such a despicable human being that I have to beat women, okay? Or threaten women, or shoot guns in your backyard with bullets flying around off the cement and garage that could have killed anyone. I actually don't forget. I thought his callous remark of we forget, right? You know, you might forget because you're a billionaire and you own the Yankees and you just signed him to a ridiculously long contract for exorbitant amounts of millions, just like you did A-Rod with all of his drugs. Now you're signing a guy who, I won't deny, is a great closer, a great pitcher. He won the World Series for the Cubs by himself on the mound when he pitched like massive innings and got the job done multiple nights. I won't deny it. I like having him on the Yankees. I won't deny that. But I don't forget that he had issues with domestic violence with his wife. If you're shooting guns and your wife could be killed by your idiocy and stupidity of firing a gun off in your backyard because you're a moron, I don't forget. If you're threatening your wife, if you're threatening your wife, if you're beating your wife, if you're a loser, idiot tool who has to beat up women, I don't forget. I, in fact, intend to never forget, and I shout from the mountaintops that you're a loser. And when the owner of the Yankees tries to convince the public that it's a great idea to just forget about it, then I lump him in as the mayor of Loserville. I mean, what are you doing? You own the New York Yankees and you're saying, just forget about it. Hasn't it been long enough since he shot a bullet at his wife? I mean, just let it go. He's our closer now. Can't we talk about something else like our middle guy, Betances? Why talk about domestic? It's old story. No one cares about that. He didn't threaten anyone. I mean, come on. You got to be kidding me. And how about this guy, Josh Brown? He's even worse. Everyone knows I can't stand this guy, this scum. Honestly, that's exactly what he is. Okay, so since high school, he was a bully. In college, he was a bully. In college, he got in fistfights. In the NFL, his wife called the police over 20 times for his domestic violence, his anger, his rage, his implosive, explosive disorder, his also banging the bedroom door off of his stepson's shoulder and slamming him through a wall. So much so that they moved the family out of the hotel at the Pro Bowl because she was scared for her life. They are since divorced. He has told anyone that'll listen for the last year that he's in therapy. Oh, my God, therapy. What a waste of time that is. Oh, my God. It's a great way for a guy to make $200 an hour. I'm sitting on his sofa eating peanuts. Honestly, by the time I'm done with him, he's a squirrel. But Josh Brown went to the therapist to lie his face off like he's done his entire life as a bully punk ass. He beats up girls. He claims he never hit her. He said he never slapped her. He never choked her. He said he did kick a chair at her. He did hold her down. I'm sure that left some nice 3-week purple bruises on her. You loser. He said the NFL knew everything and was open with him and them the entire time. Even if you believe he never hit her, is holding her down or total intimidation tactics and threats against his wife, constant barrage of threats toward her, harassment of her, phone calls harassing her, threatening her, slamming doors against her son, destroying their family, destroying their marriage. Why do you think she divorced him? Why do you think she got, and listen to this, how dumb is this chick? He made millions in the NFL, and this stupid wife of his, I hope you're quoting me, she only got $350,000 for all the abuse he put her through all these years. Like, are you kidding me? She should have got $3.5 million just for starters. She got $350,000 because her lawyer and her are both idiots. Like, if that happened to me, my wife, I'd be living in a gutter. I'd be smoking crack in a gutter by the time she was done with me. But I don't hit women. I don't intimidate women. I don't yell and scream and threaten women. I don't shove women around. I don't hold women down unless I'm in bed.
He is on fire.
I mean, I am a lover, but I'm not a fighter. Most of the women here tonight want to make out with me. I've noticed that earlier, and it's been a continuing trend all the way to the last hour of the show. But the NFL has said their investigation is still open. Do you think his interview on Good Morning America helped him? I hope nothing ever helps this guy. He says he wants to kick again in the NFL. Here, let me line up all the teams. Let's see how many of them want to hire the wife intimidator, the wife abuser, the verbal threat guy. Let's get the guy that harasses and threatens and intimidates and holds down women because he's such a big, tough guy, badass, kicker, pansy ass. Like, who's the one guy on the team you're not afraid of in life? I will pick a fight right now with the pansy-ass kicker that beats his wife. I want to get in a fist fight with Josh Brown. I don't want to interview him. I want to beat his ass. How does that sound? Maybe he should get into some intimidation tactics with someone his own size instead of someone that weighs 100 pounds less.